I'm trying to find an RV park here in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, and I'm letting Google kind of guide me here. But I think it's called Sugar Pines, and I thought, well, I could rent a place there sometime in the future, maybe. But we'll see.
Take the next left onto Columbine Boulevard, then your destination will be on the right.
Yeah, I see it right there. Okay. Yeah, this is it right here. Where that building is, I think that might be the office. I'm not sure. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, here we go. It's up here on the right. But this is where I was headed when I ended up buying the place at Chalet Camper Village. And I thought, well, hell, I'll just ride over here and take a look at this thing and see what we got. It's called,
Your destination is on the right.
Thank you. It's called Sugar Pines RV Park in Cloudcroft, New Mexico. Just, you could walk downtown real easy from here. And, but I wanted to see what the sites look like. Do I plan on selling my place at Chalet Camper Village? No. They don't have many sites here, though. See, that's the thing. And that's what I liked about it. And they've got cabins, too. And what I might do is go over here and end this video and kind of see what all they got. Because I think this is the office right up here. Yeah, you're driving around the mountains here, man. I mean, it's definitely in the mountains. Anyway, guys, from Sugar Pines RV Park, this is me, and I'm going to go see what I'm going to go see. Let me see. As it says, I don't see office anywhere yet. Oh, this guy's trying to get in here. Sorry. Didn't see him. Oh, yeah, it's $500 a month. That's what it says. Got the phone number, but I don't see the office. Isn't this a fun video? This must be in here, huh? Well, they may not have an office. Sometimes they don't. You just call the number and somebody in Iran answers the phone. Well, they got a few more sites back in here. There's a cottage there. And we'll go down this street here. Well, you're getting to see some pretty parts of Cloudcroft, because those aspen trees there, those white ones, those are pretty. Yeah, they got several in here. Okay, I didn't know they had this many sites. But guess what? They're all full. Every single one of them. $500 a month. I pay $1,500 for 7 months if I want to be here 7 months. And these people pay $500 a month. So who's got the better deal? I think I do, actually. I mean, I like my place out there. And but this is not bad. These sites are fairly big and private. Yeah, I could certainly stay here. But I don't need to. But yeah. And as far as the deal on the RV, it looks like it's gone south. And I don't know when this video will pop up, sometime in the next 3 or 4 days. But yeah, the person decided it was too far to come from Florida to here. So whatever. But so we're back to the RVing business again. Well, not back to. It's just that nothing changed. The funny thing is I'm on this road here and there's nowhere to turn around and there's not much telling where this thing goes. I mean, we're definitely out in the mountains here. It's a pretty drive though. We've never been here before. Yeah, I've got the Class C. I guess I'll just, I'm going to keep it till I sell it, but and then on the land deal, I got the deed ready for the lady to go. I got my signature notarized and all that stuff. So that's done. And I also went by the Department of Motor Vehicles and had them show me exactly what I need to do to transfer the title or to get everything signed in the right place. Got one car coming here. I'll let him come by. Yeah, but it's fun doing all this stuff. It gives me something to do, something to dream about. And as far as going back to Texas, I've thought of a lot of things there. Maybe go to Alpine or Fort Davis for a week or two on the way back. But I think I won't. I may just hang here till end of September. That would be the best thing for me to do, because then it would be slightly cooler in Texas, and then head on back to Texas, with the RV towing a vehicle, which it's not that bad. I don't mind it, really. I've done it for so long. It's a way of life. They must not have a big budget for streets in Cloudcroft. It's a series of connected potholes. Loosely connected, I might add. Yeah, we're just driving now. Hell, let's enjoy life, guys. But I have to say, small towns are so convenient. I went in the bank and I needed to get the warranty deed notarized, my signature. And they said, well, the notary's not in. But then they said, well, go down to Otero Electric. They have a notary. And it's just, 50 yards down the street. So I walked over there, and the girl, figured out where I needed to sign and where she needed to put the notary seal and all the stuff. And I got 2 copies, and I said, how much I owe you? Nothing. You think that's going to happen at Wells Fargo? Or any big city bank? No. First of all, they probably wouldn't do it unless you're a customer. Yeah, there are some big advantages to small communities. That is for sure. But we'll just cruise on out to Chalet Camper Village, and then I'll end this video. But yeah, I was kind of pumped on selling the RV. Is that a big letdown? Folks, somebody said it, and I'll say it. There's no deal until the money's in the bank. That's a fact. All you've done is talk. I've had, I would say, 6 people contact me about buying the RV, and then for a variety of reasons backed out or never contacted me again. And it's not the price. I know that, because I'm under everything in the market. So this is the road to Chalet Camper Village. This is Highway 82, goes all the way to Artesia. Actually, it goes all the way into Texas. I saw some elk this morning when I was out walking, did a video. You may have already seen it. I just do them and schedule them. And whenever they pop up, they do. But sometimes they're out of order, because by the time you see them, I've already changed my mind. It's terrible, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It's the way I am. I've lived with myself for 78 years, and I've got to like myself quite a bit. So yeah, now we'll go back. I'm reading a good Louis L'Amour book, and I'll sit out on the patio. Temperature right now shows to be 70. It's 9:45 a.m. Mountain time. The speed limit on this road in this section here is 45, which I think is just wonderful. Does that suit me to a penny? Whatever that means. But yeah, so we got everything's done. Everything was done that I wanted to get done this morning. Mayhill is 17 miles and Artesia is 91. And then 25 miles the other direction is Alamogordo, and the temperature there right now is about 20 degrees warmer than right here. Amazing. Go right down the mountain and temp goes up. How does that work? If heat rises, why isn't it hotter on top of the mountain and colder on the bottom? Huh? You know, an elk is a big animal. You know, and so these people that speed along this highway and come around a curve and hit an elk, hell, it'd be like hitting a brick wall, man. They got to weigh 1,200 pounds. Some of them, you know, they're big, big, big. They kind of remind me of camels without humps. Yeah, we'll go all the way into my place, my parking spot in Cloudcroft at the camper village. I tell you, I mentioned it earlier, I'll mention it again. Small town life, as compared to big city life, is like Mars and Earth. You know what I mean? It's just totally different. I mean, can you imagine? Look at it, very little traffic, you know, no red lights, you know, you don't have to race, your blood pressure doesn't go up, you know, you don't sit in lines forever and then dart across as quick as you can to keep from getting hit. You know, it's that's just high stress all the time. Have I ever lived in a city? Sure. I live near Round Rock, which is basically part of Austin, Texas, and then San Antonio. I lived there for a while. I think I lived there about 4 years. San Antonio. It wasn't that big then, but it was still busy because it took for me to go down to my office at the Milam building downtown from the woods of Chavano out off Interstate 10 was 45 minutes going and at least that amount coming back, depending if there was an accident or sprinkling rain, you could add another 30 minutes to that. It was just bumper to bumper. But I made up my mind to get out of it, and I did. Had to give up a little money, earning power, by not going to the big city. But you know, it's just a trade-off. You're making more money, but you're spending it to live. You know, stress. Does it cost you money? Eventually, it will. Eventually. Isn't this fun? A fun video. Yep. Good times are coming. They're coming real soon. It took me several trips out here to get the land markers down so I would know when to turn my blinker on to turn, because it's not that well marked from the highway. Isn't this pretty though? Look at those clouds, blue sky, temperatures comfortable. I got on a hoodie and jogging pants. Crazy, man. In Texas right now, I'd be going around naked and still burn it up. We're getting warm now. There's one little sign. It's got a little RV on it, a little blue and white sign. You'll see it on the right, and the arrow is pointing to the left. When I see that, I turn my blinker because there's a curve coming in here, and you kind of have to be careful that nobody's passing you from behind or zipping around this curve. But this is it here. Turn right here, turn left here on Alpine Road. My mailbox is on the left. It's 2141 US Highway 82, called Chalet Camper Village. And the gates are locked from, I don't know, 7 to 7, but there's a code, and I know it and you don't. Nah, 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 nah. Remember that? Nah, 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 nah. What the hell did that mean? But if people said it to you, it sure aggravated the crap out of you. Or it did me. Nah, 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 nah. Jeez, if I'd had a gun back then, there'd probably be a whole lot less population. So we've sold the lot, RV pending, life's good. reading a Louis L'Amour book, drinking some good old green tea, iced tea now, iced tea. Fixing to go put on some shorts and sit on the patio and listen to the elk bugle and the blue jays talk to each other. A lot of birds, a lot of different birds, big birds, little birds. Yeah, it's kind of a bird watcher's area, I think, because I see people with those binoculars with those big lenses walking around looking for birds. It's really neat, man. It's really unique. $1,500 a year, and you can be here from April 1st through November the 1st now. He changed it. He added a month. No charge. He's a hell of a guy. But they're not adding any new spaces, none. And the ones that are here usually sell to a friend or a relative, and it never goes on the market. But every now and then, somebody will post a for sale sign on the dumpster, and I've mentioned this several times. And if you're lucky and you get there in time, you can get it. I got a good spot, man. I like my spot. It took me a while to get used to it. I've been here a month, nearly a month now, believe it or not. 17th, it'll be a month. 3 weeks then. But yeah, straight ahead is mine. Just straight on in. This guy on the left here. Well, everybody around me is from Texas. But this is my little corner of the world. Fixing to be my second. I'll have two corners of the world. This will just be one of them. Mink. See my charging plug on that deal. Anyway, guys, from near Cloudcroft at my home base here, it shows to be 72 degrees now. Got that off, and now we'll get this off the dash. And you guys enjoy your day, enjoy your life. Take it one day at a time. Play the cards as they come. And yeah, relax, chill. I'm fixing to do that. So use the Amazon link if you think about it. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind. Enjoy life. Bye-bye.